Hey friends, welcome back to She's At It Again. It is an incredibly hot summer afternoon. This is at the end of August and we have 100-degree plus temperatures for the remaining part of the week. So I'll be glad when it cools off just a little bit. I can't believe I'm saying that because I love hot weather a lot. But today I didn't want to turn the oven on. I don't want to turn the stovetop on. I'm going to show you something that's not a recipe for food. And of course you saw from the title, this is a cockroach trap. And as crazy as it sounds, a few years ago, we had an issue with a cockroach in the house. I thought I saw it, but I wasn't quite sure. I felt like I was in an I Love Lucy episode or something. I stopped and I looked at it, and I didn't quite panic, but I took a proactive approach to it and just tried to figure out what I could do to catch that silly thing. Now, I know if you see one, you see the ones you don't see are just probably in the millions, but I was focused on that one because it wasn't a tiny one. It was a big one. It was probably 1.5 inches long. It could have been 8 inches long as far as I was concerned. It was too big to be in my house. I needed it out of there. So I'm going to show you what works for us. Now, again, I read several things about tricks and all these things that people were trying to get rid of roaches. But this one was just crazy enough to where I thought, you know what, I have all the ingredients, I may as well try it. This is a bottle. This had Santa Cruz organic lemon juice in it. That's what I buy in it. So anything like a drink bottle, that kombucha or Snapple, or just in any glass container, preferably glass, that has straight sides or that is angled up toward the spout in a way is perfect. Sorry about the coughing, still getting over a cold. It'll take a while. You need to take a little bit of olive oil. You can use vegetable oil, just the cheapest oil you have in your house. This is just one of 3 kinds of oil I have, and it's just the biggest container, so I'm going to use that. Put just enough in here to where this is going to coat the inside of the bottle. So what I like to do is just put the lid back on it and shake it around. But you want all the inside surface of it coated. Just as well as you can. If you need to take a bottle brush or something down and put it in there and make sure all the surfaces are coated, that's great too. So we have the inside of our bottle coated with oil. You don't necessarily need the lid anymore. Now you're going to take some stinky cheese. This is some cheese I bought a long time ago, and the only reason I still have it is just for this. Just any kind of stinky cheese that you're not going to use anymore. This one has mold and grossness all over it. So I'm going to take a knife. That's disgusting. Just take a piece of that stinky cheese. It doesn't have to be a big piece, just enough to get on that knife. Put it in there and make sure it falls to the bottom. Yuck. Get this wrapped back up for another special day. And this, my friends, is a cockroach trap. Okay, so you got your stinky piece of cheese in the bottom. See it down in there? And so what's going to happen is that cockroach is going to be able to climb up the outside of this jar. It doesn't have oil on it. It's going to get to the edge and go, oh, that smells so good. Oh, that's the best smelling stinky cheese I've ever smelled in my life. He's going to climb in and he's going to fall to the bottom, and he can't come out. Let me rinse this off my hands and I'll show you one that I have from the garage. And that's where I keep some of these, but some of these I place behind the toilets. We have 3 bathrooms in our house, and usually I'll get a bottle. Sometimes I get those big half-gallon, just organic orange juice is what I buy in them. But I get those and do the same thing with it, and that way if it falls over, there's no risk of it breaking. And I'll place them behind the toilets. You can't see it when you walk in the bathroom, but it's back there. And if a bug gets in there, it is not coming back out. So I'm going to show you the bottle from the garage. Now, I didn't just put it out there last week. I've had it in there for probably a little over a year, but I would say there's probably 8 giant cockroaches in here. I'm going to show you up close and see if you can see those cockroaches in there. Now, there may be a stinky piece of cheese down in there somewhere, but most of that is cockroaches. I'm telling you, this works. You're going to throw a bottle away anyway. So don't go and necessarily buy something just for the bottle. But if you have that lemon juice bottle or a kombucha bottle, something like that, that you just have lying around, put it to good use. Put this in a corner, and I promise you, something's going to climb in there that you didn't realize you had in your house. Now, the cockroaches normally come out at night, I've found out. So I'm always leery about walking back into the kitchen or somewhere if it's past dark and I forgot something in the kitchen because I'm thinking there's probably a bug. But with these around, I know that I'm doing the very best I can to try to eliminate those. So hopefully this has helped someone. Maybe you stumbled up on our channel because you're like, I got cockroaches and I need to figure out how to get rid of them. Trust me, this one works for us. You don't risk anybody getting poisoned. There's nothing toxic about it. So anyway, thought this was funny. I found it on the internet too. So hope that has been helpful to you. Next time, hopefully we'll have something to cook and the temperatures will maybe be down a little bit cooler than what they are now. But hope you're having a good day. Thanks for joining us, and we look forward to sharing something again with you real soon. Bye, guys.